I kind of disappeared for like 5-6 months. Hello, I am Kaylee from Where in the World is Kaylee, and today I want to introduce you to Arthur. He is our new-ish dog. We adopted him about 2 months ago, and today I'm just going to kind of go over the entire process and show you some cute pictures and videos from our first few weeks with him. I have some more stuff with him from later on, but it's not all going to go in this video. This is kind of just the introduction of Arthur that I meant to film 2 months ago, and I didn't. Ooh. So I wanted to start off by explaining why we decided on adopting a second dog. So as some of you might already know, we have a husky named Athena. She's quite the little doggy, and Joseph and I decided that we should start looking for a second dog because we thought it would be really helpful with some of Athena's behavioral issues, as well as just giving her somebody to hang out with when we're not around. So the main thing with Athena is that she is scared of everyone and everything ever. She is quite the little baby. So we decided we should look into adopting a second dog because we found that she is a lot less nervous when hanging out with another dog. Athena is also a very jealous dog. She's not jealous of other dogs, she's jealous of me and Joseph. So if we were spending time and, you know, not paying 100% attention to her, acknowledging each other's existence, she'd get really jealous. In fact, when I started dating Joseph, she used to pee on the floor because she didn't like that someone else was around. So whenever he'd come over, she'd pee on the floor because she was so jealous. So before adopting a second dog, we did do quite a bit of research on what kind of a dog we would want to get. Yes, you! We were thinking that we wanted a male just because Athena is pretty dominant, and all the research says the best thing to do in that case is to get a male. So we were looking into males, obviously. We knew that we wanted a dog that had enough energy to keep up with Athena, but not as much energy as Athena because she's a lot. So we just wanted something a little calmer, but that will help Athena get rid of some of her excess energy. And we also wanted a dog that would be easier to train, especially off leash, because Athena is not capable of being off leash, and Arthur was fine off leash like the first week we got him. So it's quite a difference. So we knew we wanted a herding dog or a shepherd of some sort. We were looking into like Australian shepherds and different types of herding dogs we thought would all be a really good fit for our family because they have the energy, but they're easy to train. We thought we wanted a puppy at first because we were worried that a grown dog might not get along with Athena so well because she's a lot. She's just got a lot of energy and she needs a patient dog, which luckily Arthur's very patient. She just attacks him all the time because she decides it's time to play. So he's very patient with that, and we're very grateful for his patience. It is making our lives a lot easier. We were looking for a puppy or we were going to adopt. So we followed some of the adoption pages on Facebook, and we were going to be waiting until the middle of the summer. So actually right about now was when we were going to start looking, because we had a trip planned, which you will actually be seeing later, but we had a trip planned for May, and we didn't really think we'd get a puppy and then leave right away because that seemed silly. But one day I got home from work at 6 a.m., which is the usual for me, and at 6 a.m. I'm scrolling through Facebook, laying in bed, you know, ready to go to bed, and I came across pictures of this cute little boy. The post described him as extremely loyal, kind, loving, and very smart German Shepherd mix. They stated that he loves all dogs and all people, and that he loves playing, running around, and cuddling. I don't know what it was exactly about the pictures of this little guy, but as soon as I saw them, I knew right away that that was my dog. He was meant to be ours, and he was meant to be a part of our family. He was meant to be Athena's little brother, Actually, now we found out that he's her big brother. He's like a month older than Athena. So before Joseph had even woken up for the day, I had already messaged the lady who was arranging the adoption, asking lots of questions about Arthur and arranging to meet him. I then woke Joseph up, showed him a few pictures, and said, I want to go meet him tomorrow. So he said yes, I think just because he wanted to go back to sleep. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning at this point on a weekend, I believe. And he probably just wanted to go back to bed, so he said, sure, we'll go do that. So we took a train to go meet him, and if I'm honest, I was pretty positive that he was gonna be our dog. I don't know why, I just had a feeling that he was gonna be the dog for us. So we went to go meet him, and obviously things turned out pretty well. So today is a slightly different day for us. We just took a train a little bit outside of Prague because we are going to go meet a puppy, a 2-year-old dog that we are hoping to adopt. So we're heading there now. We just got off the train and we are gonna go see him and see how Athena likes him, and yeah, exciting. Didn't film very much yesterday because we were pretty busy playing with Bruno, that is the name of the dog, and we got home and I fell right asleep because I was exhausted. But anyways, today we spoke a bit with the lady who is arranging the adoption, and it was supposed to take a few weeks until we found out what was going on. He was going to meet a few other people, but today we found out that we are getting Bruno. Unfortunately, I am working tonight. I think Joseph's meeting him at 6 o'clock, which is when I start work. So unfortunately, I don't get to be here when he comes home because everything happened like insanely fast. We didn't even know we were gonna be looking at a dog. I just found him online and thought he was perfect, and we met him and he was perfect and we love him. So yeah, tonight probably while I'm at work, I think he'll come in and visit me. And then when I get home from work, I will get to cuddle with him and spend a bit of time with him before bed probably, unless he's really sleepy. So a little bit more information about Arthur. He is a 3-year-old German Shepherd mix. He was found in a very bad situation on the border of Slovakia and Ukraine, and spent the majority of his life up until now either on the streets or in a very overrun shelter on the border of Slovakia. Because the shelter was so overrun, Arthur is kind of needy for human attention. He didn't get very much of that. So Arthur is a very loving, smoochy, needy little boy. He wants pets from every single person he ever comes in contact with. So I probably mentioned this at some point in the clips that his name was Bruno. His name was Bruno for like not even the full first day. I think we named him the day we got him. Before I even really got home from work, I think we had named him. So he is named Arthur after the book Who Wants Arthur? It's this silly story that I was obsessed with when I was a kid. It's about a dog who's just looking for a home. That's all he wants in life. So he finds out that everyone wants a snake and a rabbit and a bird and a cat. So he learns to act like all of those, and still nobody wants Arthur. So then at the end of the book, obviously Arthur finally finds the perfect home and is super happy and in love and is just having the time of his life. And that story, as I said, was one of my favorites and reminds me of this little guy because he tried very, very hard to get people to like him when he was in the shelter. Apparently he would run over and kiss and jump and go crazy and kind of turned everybody off because he was being so insane, but he just really needed some hugs and kisses and love. Huh? Hugs and kisses and love for this guy. So we have had the greatest time introducing Arthur to all of our friends and family and showing him around our favorite places in Prague. So this is our second day with who we have now named Arthur, and we brought him to Athena Park to run around with Athena and some other dogs, as well as meet some of our friends. But so far, it's just Athena and Arthur here, so hopefully there'll be some other dogs to play with, but so far, he's enjoying the new park. It is our first weekend having Arthur, and we are taking him to meet Joseph's parents. Today, I think this is his first train ride, and he also went on his first escalator a few minutes ago. That was pretty funny because we were in a rush to catch the train, so we didn't even really think about it until we were on the escalator, and he was really scared and was refusing to get on until finally his leash was tight enough that he just got pulled onto it, and he was pretty scared. But yeah, we're gonna go see Joseph's parents as well as their dog Monty for our dogs to play with, and go see them because we've had him for almost a week and he hasn't met Joseph's family yet. Taken Arthur for the first time to the middle island in the Vladava River, and he's liking it so far. It's called the beach. It's like a tiny little stretch of sand here, and he's enjoying cuddling with me on it. Athena, she's going nuts trying to get the ducks all around, but it's pretty fun so far. Arthur's enjoying all of the new parks we've been taking him to. Just took Arthur to Petrum Park for the first time, not like the main part, but like the side part of it, and we took him swimming right here behind us, and he did not really like it. He was really scared and just stood perfectly still and was like, I don't know what to do. So I don't think he's ever swam before. It's pretty cute. So back to the whole point of this video, I wanted to get into how we went about adopting Arthur. I, of course, am not Czech and am an expat, and if you are an expat who's ever looked to adopt a dog in Prague, you will know you can't. You have to be a permanent resident, which makes it kind of tricky. So Arthur was from a shelter in Slovakia but was in a foster home just outside of Prague, so we got to go meet him, which was nice. But I will link the shelter that he is from, because it has a lot of beautiful, amazing dogs that are looking for homes. So if you're looking for your new best friend, we might have the place to find him. I just wanted to introduce Arthur because I think he's gonna be in some videos in the future. I think so. What do you think, buddy? I don't know what's going on with him. He's very calm and weird right now. Normally he's trying to smooch and kiss and jump and love. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a thumbs up. If you have any questions about Arthur or the shelter or adoption, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you liked this video, please subscribe. As you could probably guess, this is a little different than my normal video. Normally we are exploring Prague or other places with our doggies, or sometimes without our doggies, depending. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then definitely subscribe because I have more videos coming next Thursday.